Okay, so there's a video on YouTube that shows you how to build this. It's by a guy named Kekenoji. I'll just put it in the thing down there. I just built it, and my gosh, there's a lot of leftover pieces, which makes me think I'm gonna have a lot of fun making my own mech. You know, I'm basing on his, basically this is like a skeleton. It reminds me a lot of Evangelion. I'll just make a video in a different place. I just wanted to really quickly go show all these pieces. I'm not about to export them to some other place to do anything. I was working on something else where this little guy right here, his knees are so weak. And then when I was over at the $1.25 tree, I saw the construction set with the big wrecking balls, and I bought 2 of them because they have these pieces right here. I need to figure out how to incorporate them into the machine that's already there, and into making those his knees, because these ratchet and click in place. These don't even stay in place. They're too weak for his. Look how big the arm is. Really, you made that big of an arm thing, and the knees are that small to hold up all that body. They don't work. Maybe they did it one time. Maybe I can use some shoe polish or whatever people use. But why go through all that? This is one of my favorite mechs because he has rollerblades on for the what are they called? Nexo Knights. I found it yesterday while cleaning up, and I was like, oh, yes. But then the knees, they just buckle under all the weight of everything of him. So I'm going to be working on that one eventually while waiting for callbacks. All right, let me make another video and attach to this one. Okay, so I bought this set because I saw a person on YouTube that made his own version of a robot from this set. I was going to do this like, hi, I bought this 3-in-1 set, and what do you think I built out of it? Do you think I built the bunny rabbit, or the parrot, or the seal? Let's see which one I built, and then I was going to go like, woof, here it is. Here's what I built. All right, so this is not my own creation. It will be whenever I finish it. This is what he built, and I just went from, he's a really awesome, he speaks Japanese, so you don't have to worry about it. He's not going to say, I didn't do this, and then he puts out all the pieces that you need for each step, like right arm, left arm, chest, you know, whatever. And he puts out all the pieces you're going to need. And then before, like, you can pause it, put all the pieces out. Then he puts the pieces into this little yellow thing he built to kind of differentiate what he's going to be using at that particular step. And then you could pause it, make sure you got all those pieces, or just, he kind of pauses a good amount of time for that part. But let's just look at it real quick, what we've got. Now, the arm, it's got 2 points of articulation. It's got the ball joint right there, and it's got basically the pink thing, which actually I guess it's technically 3 points of articulation. But the hands, you know, because he's using the parts you come with, so there's nothing you can make hands out of. But that doesn't mean I can't branch out and use my own parts. The chest has a ball right there. The head, I definitely want to work on my own version of the head. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, of course, this is great, but the whole point of Lego, for me personally, is to make your own things. Now, I do always follow the directions, like, ever since I was, well, I want to say the first time I ever followed directions and made what was in the book was that Robin Hood set, the very first one, the Robin Hood Hideaway. It wasn't called Robin Hood, but you could tell it was Robin Hood. That was the very first time I ever followed directions to a T, and then I started modifying it, started putting computers in it, changing it up a little bit. It didn't change that much, though. The knees don't bend all the way, so I may do something to make them like more like this. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal because I don't want anything that's going to make the knees floppy, because this is the same ball joint as on the what is his name? And it's holding up probably more weight. I mean, of course he stands up. And the foot, okay, I might work on that too, because I don't he made it with all the parts and everything, like I said, and I can differentiate, I can make my own. It's the whole point. But it's really nice. And this is really cool how you use the, I don't know what piece this is. It's like a seashell, looks like to me. And I would think that, but it's used as the bunny rabbit's paws. I've never seen this piece in my life, so I guess it's a newer piece, or maybe it's one of those girl pieces for Little Mermaid or something. I don't know. But I think this is amazing, and I definitely want to make my own based on this skeleton, or even just differentiating. I like to build other people's stuff and then fix it myself, like I did with the Ninjago. You know, I put wings on them and other things. they're pretty good as they are, to be honest with you. I like them like they are. Now, oh, I need to do that. All right, so I did have my own mechs from those $5 sets at Five Below. I need to make a video for each one of those because I definitely made my own mechs out of them. They were just like animals, and it didn't take much, but I built mechs out of them. I just like mechs a lot. I've always liked robots when I was a kid. My first Star Wars figures were R2-D2 and C-3PO. And even though those are not the kind of mechs that I like nowadays, I mean, Shogun Warriors is what I was like, oh my gosh, I love Shogun Warriors. So I like robots of any kind, really. But I prefer like Shogun Warriors and Voltron, Transformers. Those are the kind of mechs I like the best. This is like more Evangelion, like I said in the video I'm going to attach to this one. And which is fine, I like it. But Evangelion was never the mechs that I watched it. It's just, it was never my favorite mechs. I like the ones that are more bulky. You know, like Transor Z, which is Mazinger, Voltron, etc. So I'm not gonna waste a lot of time. I just wanted to give you a good look at what's going on here. The way he built it at first, though, I swear that this was in a different place. I had to rearrange this leg after I built this one. I thought we were going to build something on the back of it, and I very much could, because that's why I put both of the bricks facing out. The first time I built this right leg, this piece was facing out. I could have sworn I had a cat jump up on the windshield, or the window. So yeah, I'm going to definitely go and make my own thing. Maybe make a bigger calf or something, or there's a lot of curved pieces I haven't used, but they're all facing the wrong way. So I don't know how I'm going to work it with that. All right, well, that's just an update. Have a great Friday. Or actually, I don't know when this video is going to go out. Yeah, I'm not going to make it that special.